Hello everyone, my name is Brad Loxton, Senior Producer on Dungeon Defenders 2, and we are here with the very first Influence Report. We're really excited to talk with you guys on a weekly basis about how the influence system is going, what kind of things you guys are voting on, and talk to you about some of the feedback that we're receiving for the various connection points we have with you. You know, for us, early access isn't about finding bugs. We have a QA team for that. This is really about you guys giving us feedback on the game that we're building and how to make it a better game at the end of the day. And these videos are hopefully a way for you guys to see some of the things that we're thinking. So first up is our first influence vote that we're running right now. It started this last week. It's going to be going for about a week, and it's about our new daily mission system that we're creating. This is an opportunity for us to give you guys goals every day, little things that you can accomplish for different types of rewards. So, you know, it might be kill 100 orcs or win 3 maps in a row without losing, that kind of thing. And we had an internal debate on exactly you know, how we wanted players to be able to choose their daily mission or impact which one they got. You know, we didn't want to just give you one and say that was it. So we had 2 different ideas that we came up with. One of them is pretty straightforward. You know, you choose between 2 randomly generated missions. The other one was the ability to re-roll a mission if you didn't like the one you got. And we put that vote up last week, and there's been a lot of activity on the influence system. That's great to see. And we actually have seen kind of a landslide in one direction.
Yes.
We have about 2,700 votes towards choose your mission and about 550 votes towards re-roll your mission. So actually it's kind of surprising, wasn't it?
We were not expecting it to be that skewed.
Yeah. So every day when you log into the game or log into the website, you get a point. The vote runs until Friday. So put your voice. Maybe we can flip the tables. I'm not sure. But we're really excited to see where that ends up. And then this next Friday, we're going to close the vote and we'll unveil the new one. I'm not going to tell you what it is here. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But you'll get to see what that is and hopefully have a chance to participate there. So the next thing we want to talk to you about is, you know, we're on the forums. We're reading the reviews. We're actually jumping into game and talking to people, and we've been noticing some trends, some common themes that are coming up when it comes to the kind of things that you guys care about that we should be updating and fixing. And you know, one of the things that we've heard is that, you know, the playlist structure that we have right now and how you get into maps and how you unlock new content could use some work. So we're trying to figure out a good way to approach that. We've also heard that the stat system that we have right now, you guys seem to really like the spec nodes, and that's awesome. But we've been getting some notes that some people would like a return of at least some component of the ability to choose where your stats go, similar to DD1. So we're talking about that right now internally. But the big one we actually want to spend some time going through the details with you guys on is about the XP grind.
Yep.
We've got a lot of notes on
yes, we have a lot.
You guys. And we're trying to figure out the best way to approach adjusting what our original angle was. So Dan's here to give us a little bit of notes about what we are trying to accomplish with how we have the current balance and XP grind set up and some of the ideas that we're talking about changing here in the near future to make that better. So
right.
Dan, why don't you talk to us a little bit about that?
So when we were approaching the level 1 through 25 experience, what we wanted to do is give enough time at every single level range that players can adapt and figure out all the new things we're throwing at them. Because at every single level range, we introduce new maps that get more complicated as you progress. We have new enemies, you get more towers added to your kit, new abilities, and things start to get complex.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe a few hours in each playlist made sense. But it seems we had that a little off.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do right now is take the level 1 through 25 experience, squeeze that a little bit so that you get through it a lot faster. We're still going to leave enough time so that we don't rush you through it, but you still figure things out and focus most of our time and effort on the level 25 plus, because that's where we feel we can do cool challenges. It becomes more about, okay, how do I solve this encounter? What I need to do to defeat this particular enemy. And obviously, we're going to, maybe if we have time, add a few new special enemies and maybe a few tweaks to the special stat system so that you don't get some useless special stats at endgame.
Excellent. And you know, some people don't know this, but when you're playing a map over again, it actually changes the layout of the map. So we also have some ways that we can amplify that in the future too to make the game really feel dynamic when you get to that 25 plus range.
Certainly.
Yeah. So a lot of this is changing in motion. I know Dan has been, you know, head down since we can get some of this feedback, trying to figure out the best way to adjust it. Hopefully sometime next week or the week after.
That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah, we're going to have an update for you guys to try out some new things, let you guys see some of the adjustments we made and get some feedback from you on that. And then we're going to keep on going and, you know, see what other things that you guys talk about that we should be updating and changing. So I hope you've enjoyed our first influence report. We're going to be back here next week to talk to you again. Go to the forums, go to the, you know, the different connection points we have with you and give us information. You know, our goal is to have you influence the game as much as you can and help make Dungeon Defenders 2 the best game it can be. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you next week.